Did I say anything?
I'm live.
No, I asked you, did I say anything?
No,
So why are you asking
I'm
me a
live.
question?
No, I just wanted to. Never mind. I'll retoast. I'll retoast. How did it just put me on live? I didn't. What's going on? What's going on here? What's this? No, I'm not pinning anything to the live stream. Where are my... What's that? No, I'm not. Did they change something? I guess they did. What? Where is... Oh, the hell with it. Hey, y'all. So, yeah, we're in the dark. No color bubbles, no nothing. We're just going to have a basic conversation this morning. Real quick. I ain't turning no light on. Apparently, people like being in the dark, so let's just leave them there. Now, let's get it. Let's get a couple of things straight. All right, honey. Could you do me a favor? Could you please? What was it that someone said? What was that comment that you read?
Implication.
Someone
You're
said that I'm implying what?
You're implying that someone has a disease. That's what they said.
Who did I imply had a disease?
You know who.
No, but this is the thing. I love it how people like to get all worked up. You know, it's the selective outrage that I can't stand. Now, I watched a content creator last night run over to my video, streamed my video without asking for permission, and he sat there and watched it and said himself, Jaguar didn't say that she had it, but the way that she said it. Ooh. The way that I said it, right? Isn't that what people are saying? The way that I said it? Here. I just find it funny. Implication. Hey, how are you? Oh, I'm okay. I'm live on YouTube right now, but you're not on speaker. So it's okay. No one knows. No, right now I'm addressing the issue of Adria English now saying that she's suing me for telling people that she had HIV. Exactly. I never said that she had HIV. See, there was a live that I was doing and I had made mention, and you know I had made mention on more than one occasion that I saw all the sores all over her arms and legs, remember? No, it isn't. No, it isn't. There are other diseases, and that's what I said. I've seen it. Her health, it looks like she's in trouble. There's something going on there. Well, people are always alleging and implying things. What I don't like is when I said, because what I did say, Shane, was that there are a lot of people in the music industry that do have it. And they're on the medication. And they're undetectable. But if they go off the medication, they become active again. And a lot of these people do this. And there are a lot of people, male and female, who have contracted these diseases from these parties, from these Diddy parties that they've gone to. And now And guess what? They can't afford those medications. They're just stuck with the horror. And it doesn't just have to be HIV. There's a lot of drugs, DUR drugs, and, other things. All of that intravenous, stuff that they got going on with their saline drips and their shots. All it takes is for one untrained medical professional to administer one IV to another without properly cleaning. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot there. But yeah, but if everybody's high on 2C and just trying to get straight, you cannot guarantee that the person that's administering things is really caring about the well-being of someone else, So, I think we need to get to the bottom of it, because honestly, I believe these girls are in serious trouble. And the people that are now chasing them are the people that have been chasing me. You know that Danny Robertson girl called her mom. She called Lamisha's mom. Yeah, the one that was stalking, and all of that, her. She called Lamisha's mom and put it up for content. Yes, the video already has at least 5,000 hits. Thank God she's a nobody. If she was a somebody. But all they're trying to do, but that's why I said I wanted to talk to you guys and get ahead of it, because they're trying to find a way to spin all of this off on Atwood and the Atwood family. They're trying to spin all of it off on me. They're pointing fingers at everybody relevant. Meanwhile, you have one woman who we know was there who, let's just be honest, on the phone call that she had with me that I podcasted, because I think people need to start hearing the real. Exactly. And it's not his fault that he brought those women up there. The person whose fault it is Lionel B, because Lionel B is the one that went around selling it to everybody. Well, you don't need to. I'm commenting on it because that's exactly what happened. And this is how the disinformation works. And I think we really need to get ahead of it, because I think these girls are in trouble. They're literally talking about real crimes that are making people in Texas very uncomfortable. Allie's smart. That's why she needs to. No, but they started saying that Allie has Lamisha's police report, and that's why she can't come up with it. Like, come on. You want to blame it on Allie, though? Like, they're literally. Yeah, well, even if it was sealed, listen to me. She just went and said that the Lamisha girl just said on another interview that the police told her that they were going to make billions off of her police report and off of her story, because everything from Blink Twice was based off of her life. And that the proof is in the police report that Allie Carter has. Like, this is the worst. The dog ate my homework thing, Everyone, so I do get it. It's disinformation at its most rigorous. And like I said, the second that's why I didn't want anything to do with them, because I wanted to see if they were going to try to find a way to spin it on me. Yeah. I don't have a reason to change my story. See, that's the thing. And people are told, oh, you implied, you implied, you implied, you implied. How did I imply? I didn't say at any point in time that she had anything. I didn't say that I had facts that she had anything. I'm talking about the reality of what happens when you take a witness, load them up with bad information, send them out there. Yeah. Well, do you want to know what I really hate about what Adria said to me? She said that she didn't remember Lamisha. No, but the thing is, she said that after her story started to make it out there, Lamisha contacted her on Facebook and said, hey, do you remember me? Remember I was there, whoop-de-whoop-de-woo. And let's just be honest, there was a lot of pharmaceutical abuse going on while Adria was working. I know. I know. And then trauma and all of that. So once again, the question is, who told Lamisha to reach out to Adria? That's what we need to get to the bottom of. Because Lamisha is not a real victim. She's not a real victim. We need to figure out who pushed her to contact Adria. We need to know where the origin of the Lamisha story actually begins. We need to know that because they targeted Adria and they knew that they could run this scam. And all they had to do was get her to say, yeah, I remember her from the party. Yeah. And then the whole thing with Lionel B's sister lining up Adria, trying to get Adria to admit something that she didn't remember and wasn't true. Yeah. That part. I know. I know. Yeah. Yeah. Well, see, this is the thing. For a lot of people, it was a job. It didn't become trauma until they got them through the door. And that's the worst part of Adria's story. Because regardless if she was down, you shouldn't have to sedate the willing. Like at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what anyone thinks about her. You shouldn't have to sedate the willing. If the girl was already a corn star, if the girl was already, in every smut home in the United States, you know what I'm saying? Already. Exactly. Because guess what? If she was down for the weird stuff, why would you need to medically induce her? You want to make sure she's complicit. Like she's a victim. At the end of the day, it does not matter what anyone thinks. She is a victim. But for them to take this Lamisha girl and spin her right on Adria to get her to back her up so that they could go and tank every real victim and survivor story along the way. And then you see what they did. Lamisha just started blaming her, saying that that Adria trafficked her for an apartment. Thank God for you. Trust me, it would have been nothing but a migraine. God is so good to you. Or because of willingly complicit lies. What I want to make sure is that everyone has a fair understanding that the Sean Atwood brand has nothing to do with these falsehoods. Someone brought a story to you, you accepted that story in earnest, and then you tripped along the pot of cobras along the way. But it's not on you. It's not on you guys. You guys do due diligence. Yeah. Yeah. He's excellent at what he does. He's excellent at what he does. And I hate the way people are trying to ramp this up to find a way to take this bad story and dump it on relevant platforms' heads. Oh, they're trying to go after Andy from Popcorn Planet too. They're literally trying to attack and see, this is the troll farm that's been on me. That's really working this story. Because they're mad. They're mad that they've lost access to the content. They're not running it anymore. They have no more lies that they can run with. So now their whole thing is to make everybody else look like they're liars. Yeah, well, you know what? The truth always works. Yeah. That's it. That's it. Go. Send my love. Okay. Send my love to everybody over there. Why don't you take some time? You act like you haven't been working. All of that stuff you got going on, that's your first job. Well, trust me, from someone who moves around as much as I do, it is work. I got a record. Make sure you send us like an email address. I have something for your mom that I want to send her. Something I think she might enjoy listening to. Well, tell her I got something else for her that's special that no one else has. I'm going to make sure I send it to you. Just, so she has some nice little listening. Ooh, that's dangerous. I remember when my mama got on Facebook and WhatsApp, it was a travesty. My mom kept finding all of those Nigerian scammers that wanted to dance naked and asked her for cash apps. She was into it so heavy. I came into her room one day and I seen it. I said, Mom, what you doing? She said, he wants to get married. I said, yes, to your bank account. Please hang up. Oh. That part. Scam. Mm, yeah. Well, I'm going to send out another message for the GoFundMe. Is it still going? All right. Well, I'm going to make sure that I do another posting. No, I love you guys. I do. Well, will do. And you do the same. I got your people over here in the chat. Hold on a second. Here's Odell. Yeah, that was family.
Yeah.
Implications. You know,
Taking care of a bunch of stuff on my end.
it's funny how you get accused of making implications when people do nothing but make implications on you. People make implications on me that I created all of this. People make implications on me that I was behind these women. People have made implications on me that I was spinning this story. People made implications on me that I was jealous of their viral moment.
Cool. Yep, that'll work.
People have made a lot of implications. Now we got 1,000 people in the room
right.
and only 200 likes. We can improve that. Sure can.
Hey,
Yeah, one of my former mods made this. It's the Pretty Apple. I don't see her anymore after I started promoting her houseware and stuff made of my YouTube uniforms. I haven't seen her, but shout out to Royalty Rich. It has a zipper in it. I be hiding stuff in there. I put my earrings in there, all of that stuff. But like really, for you to get in my comments and say, how dare I imply something that I didn't imply. I was speaking about something very real. I believe that that woman is in a bad way. She would have to be this desperate. She did not remember Lamisha Fuller. Lamisha came after Adria. Oh, shout out. Super chats in the room. My bad. Thank you, Maria. Thank you. And who's this? Thank you, Denise. Oh, blessings. Thank you so much. No, seriously. Implications. People want to come to me about implications. As many things as people implicate me in that I have nothing to do with. Do you know how crazy it is to wake up and be mentioned in a viral story that you had nothing to do with? At all. Nothing. Nothing at all. I woke up and one day I was being accused of silently and secretly running people behind the scenes because I prayed with them, with Natanya Rubin, and I sang one of them a song for a cover. Yeah, you can, yeah, hand me those. I need to cut them. Yeah. Why? I'm sorry, let me get to it. I'm just saying, people, everyone says, hey baby, people are accusing me of all kinds of things All the time. No, I have not heard Adria sing, and I have not heard Lanisha rap. And please, don't ask me. Don't ask me. I've been down that road before with Legina Gold. Sometimes I think y'all people really don't like me. I cannot speak to... I can't. I think we got more things to worry about than their singing and rap careers. These women are in danger. Sitting here playing these reindeer games, lying and carrying on, lying on people, false memories, movie scripts. This was a dummy mission. Question is, who sent them on it? Now we know who brought it out, and we know who was, and I wish people would stop calling Lionel B. these women's manager. What he is a handler. He's a handler. Him and all of his 4 cars bought and paid for. By who? Word on the street is the Jigga Man hooking you up. Which I'm not surprised about at all. It is what it is. I have been telling y'all all along that I believe Mr. Carter has been working this gambit in the backdrop to find a way to keep himself out of suspicion and help his little boyfriend, the diddler. Hold on a second. Wasn't I by your channel earlier? The original queen? Yeah, hey Jag, you need to call me. I didn't see you in my chat. Check your email. I have info. You have info for me? Yeah, I stopped by your chat earlier today. I had asked you to drop the link, but I saw you were very impassioned. The email address you need to send me, jaguarwright@gmail.com. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Because now it's time for those who are actually interested in the truth. It's time for us to get involved. You know, there's a lot of lying going on. A lot of lying. A lot of craziness. Just send it to jaguarwright@gmail.com.
Yeah, you still haven't given me that. I told you a lot of people have been asking.
What?
Your email. Remember we talked about that 2 days ago about I need to have those.
Yeah, here it is, babe.
You gotta have them forwarded.
Okay, well then here it is. It's open. Wait a minute, Sheen official. Oh.
I asked you about that.
Yeah, no, I
asked you about that yesterday. They were trying to offer me a job too.
Really?
You hear what you want to hear when you want.
What do you mean I hear?
There's a movie situation on it. Like, there's a whole lot that needs to be discussed, and ain't nothing being discussed.
Well, just send it to this jaguarwright@gmail.com. Send it there.
Let me see.
No, this that woman I told you I went by the queen. I came by her channel. I don't understand. Now we got 1,400 people in the room and we got less than 1,000 likes. That's not polite. No, but we need to get to the bottom of a lot of things. We need to get to the bottom of a lot of things. I'm sick and tired of being censored on Instagram. Every time I go live and say something real, people want to report me for hate speech because I asked why the public don't want to accept the fact that all of these weirdos have been playing in y'all face and hurting the public and our children for decades, and now that's hate speech. What we need to do is get to the bottom. Who sent Lamisha Fuller to Adria?
Yep.
That's all that matters now. Put a 1 in the chat if you think what everyone should be worried about right now is finding out who was the one that sicked Misha on the Adria. Put a 1 in the chat if you think we need to find out who put LaMisha Fuller up to targeting Adria English. Put a 2 in the chat if you think it doesn't matter. Because that's what it's given. It is given that somebody in Dallas who has loyalty to Jay-Z and Diddy had that girl who spends a lot of time apparently at Yellow Beezy's trap house where there are minors and illegal pharmaceuticals being moved around. Why would someone involved in all of that? See, I know Yellow Beezy ain't behind it. I know that for a fact. Matter of fact, I have spoken out on numerous occasions to the fact that Yellow Beezy keeps having his name drug into things that really ain't got nothing to do with him. I know he's not behind this. So who is? And why is his name being thrown out there? Why would that girl drop that information? Man, it's setup on top of setup on top of setup. But the one thing that I need people to realize is y'all really don't listen. We got 1,600 people in this room and still less than 1,000 likes. Come on, y'all. Just hit the like button. We need everybody to hear this message. And they be hiding my notifications heavy. Jay-Z's been fed. The woman that's the CEO of his company is a known federal informant. Clearly he's a Fed, no different than the diddler. Who is it that sent LaMisha Fuller to Adria English? She is without a doubt an agent of chaos. She is without a doubt a bad crisis actor. She is without a doubt a desperate woman who has spent time in a mental health hospital. Who is it? Who's responsible for bringing this woman to YouTube before they took her to a mental health person to check and make sure she wasn't making things up? It's a desperate move. Desperate, desperate move. But I know that people have been throwing Yellow Beezy's name in a bunch of stuff. I remember the last time I saw him, we had bumped into each other up the colonies at the Mario Andretti Raceway. He used to come out there and hang and have a good time, floss his new Maserati, wearing his yellow diamonds. Little thing, little bite-size hero, you know? Yo, Beezy ain't but much taller than me. But the boy got game, and he knows how to survive. I don't think people really realize how much that young man has survived. And when they instantly looked at him and questioned him for the unalivement of Mo 3. Somehow he made it through that. But for these girls to be running around talking about there's minors and attaching his name, like this is what Sean Carter is best at, is he starts little fires everywhere. And then he walks away, and watch everybody go run and grab water to put the fires out and forget that he's the one that actually started them. That's what he does. Anytime he's under suspicion, he goes to all of his little minions and gets them to start trouble here, start trouble there, start trouble here, start trouble there. And then he just... Drake should go down for what happened to Triple X. Can't you see they're all suffering from the same disease? The same disease R. Kelly suffered from. The same disease Bill Cosby suffered from. The same disease, like, haven't y'all noticed how it works? Haven't y'all noticed? What I would hate for these girls, though, is that their desperation has now put them in danger of a whole lot. Whole lot. And I don't care, you know, what they lied about. I really don't. I don't care who they lied to at this point. I don't think people understand how dangerous this is for them. Because if they're set up to be crisis actors and bad actors, and they're nothing more than loose ends, we all know these are the kind of people that make people disappear. We know that, without a doubt. That is a fact. Do you want straight or you want mix? Because usually I mix. Okay. I'm just saying.
Yeah, get my phone.
Yeah.
And then you need to look at something.
All right.
You might have to go to Houston. There's a project I want you to do.
Okay.
So finish that up.
I don't have a problem with going with you. Last time I went, they tried to kill me.
No, that was Dallas.
No, that was in Houston. They tried. Well, it really wasn't.
Oh, you talking about when you went to?
Yeah. Yeah, they had Carl Thomas's sound crew come out, sabotage my show. They had Carl Thomas's lighting crew come out and make sure that that lighting fixture was so loose that it fell from the sky. And it was on my stage plot. Unfortunately, we changed it last minute and it almost killed my keyboard player. But you know, he got great reflexes. Like he dodged just like George Bush did. When they threw them shoes at him, that nigga was out.
Mother bitch.
Yeah.
Fucker.
Yeah, down Sugarland.
Now I'm gonna talk to. Yeah, we'll talk.
Shoot. Houston has become damn near downright one of the most dangerous places for anybody in music in America. Even the real gangsters and the real OGs out there scared to go outside. You know? But yeah, y'all, you know, it's very simple. We need to figure out who activated Lamisha Fuller in Dallas, Texas. We need to figure that part out. Because she was activated. You hear me? And then sitting there doing all that hollering and screaming and look at this. Are we sure she was praying to God? I don't know. I do know we have 1,900 people in this room, and we still ain't at 1,000 likes. That's crazy. So, you know, all that being said, yeah, I'm doing bagels. So all that being said, how do I want to lace this hoe? I'm doing club style. Like, oh my God. Gee. That's why he's sitting here looking at me like, baby, can you please hurry up and get off the phone? Please get off it so I can get on this meal. I can't be mad at him. You know, I need to get me another one where I can toast my... I don't like toasting bagels in a regular toaster. I prefer a certain amount of consistency with the heat. But you know, you got your lettuce, you got the onion, red onion, so. Very healthy for you. Okay, now this is when we get the fish involved. We're gonna get the fish involved. Okay, let's see. Now what I love about real salmon, oh my God. So flaky, so perfect. But you gotta find the seams, see. And all of this, I'm just gonna pull it all off because all of this is going on both of these bagels. You know, I'm trying to tell you, you gotta start your day off with a good meal. You know, you need your strength dealing with all these demons out here. I'm telling you, because these niggas is crazy. You know, so make sure you getting your right sustenance, you getting your meals in, make sure you eating well, make sure you're taking your vitamin C's, make sure you're taking your black seed oils. Because I am telling y'all, like, people are getting sick out here again. It's insane. It's insane. All right, now see, now we got the salmon here. And now this is where we put the beef bacon. All right, we're gonna put the beef bacon there. And then we slide on a tomato. Listen to me. I grew up on the East Coast. I grew up in a place where a bagel was religion. And this is the cheddar cheese jalapeno. All right, now, this is what we looking like. Look at that. Look at that. Now tell me that's not gorgeous. Look at that. You see how I take care of my man? Ooh! Bah! Yeah. See, when I'm just cooking, I get this done a lot faster. But man, oh man, I'm making you hungry. It is amazing. And now, because he's always on the go. So with him always being on the go, in one way or another way, going around the house, going in the yard, going over there, building up the recording booth. You know, see, that's why I find it funny when people talk about, oh, she's not a mother. She's not the... Bitch, I am super mom. I used to make 8 of these hoes every morning and had them on time with the coffee so everybody in the house could walk out. I'm going to be doing a cooking channel. I am. All right, now see, we're going to take it, we're going to smash it, make it... All right. Now, where's my knife? Now, see, hold on a second. See, I got to sharpen this up. There we go. And look, everything is perfectly compressed. Look at that. That's love, G. G, that's love. smoked salmon, beef bacon, lettuce, tomato, and red onion with a what is this? The chopped onion and salmon smear. And he'd already got the coffee. Then let me hook him up. I'll be right back. But no, seriously, guys, I'm going to get ready to wrap up. But like when we talk about implications and people making implications, let's make sure that we're blaming all the right people for their implications. Because people imply a whole lot of things about me. They say a whole bunch of things. Oh, yeah, man. No, I'm not implying. We need to get to the bottom. Okay. You need to get to the bottom. We need to get to the bottom of who's running Lamisha Fuller in Dallas, Texas. All right, guys, it's time for me to put my brekkie break sandwich together. Look, we got a cooking little... Now, y'all saw me. I toasted the bagels off in the onion. I burnt the first ones because I was so busy about y'all. But, yeah, got it. Is that my girl? Make me a bagel, sis, and keep your foot. I am. Oh, you better believe I am. Shout out to the dopest nerd. And please, mods, make sure you drop Natanya's link in the chat and tell people to get over there. I stopped by for Locke's, for her little birthday celebration that y'all did. Oh, it was fabulous. It was wonderful. It was wonderful. You know, the hard thing for survivors like us is that we have to sit around and watch people play with our truth. And you know what? I'm going to do this now. So just in case anybody in here acting stupid, I ain't expecting you to show up for no meetings. This is literally for your protection. She told me afterwards, I didn't use... I know, because you be in the spirit. But she had came through that morning and I sang a little song for her. We said a little happy birthday. I think it really upset them, Natanya, when they saw us embracing people, even though they knew. You remember that day, Natanya, when we were sitting with Adria and she asked the both of us, what is it that made you believe me? I told her I knew she wasn't lying about the Steve dude because that dude is a scumbag. But to talk to her directly and for her to tell me specifically that she really didn't remember Lamisha. Lamisha insisted that they knew each other. We got to be more vigilant. Like everybody that's involved, we got to be more vigilant. I want to thank everybody for the 1,000 likes. Thank all almost 2,000 people that were here. Thank you for the 1,700 people that are here. Thank you for every super chat. Implications. Y'all been putting implications on me for years. Why should I care about what you're trying to implicate on me now? What I want to do, though, is get to the bottom of the truth. And we're going to do that. You know, we're building a strong little family here of truth seekers and real information gatherers. Don't believe the hype, y'all. Like, it's just real simple. Don't believe the hype. And when something comes along that seems like it's too good to be true, usually it's because it is. But make you no mistake about that. If I'm going to bring a survivor online, it's only going to be in one or two places. On my platform or on that blue couch. They're not my victims. They never were. I don't know these people. I don't have no hatred for them either. I feel sorry for them. Because this is just, it's a dummy mission. And now Adria is communicating with the bottom barrel of YouTube content creators that are recording everything she's saying. You know, how about rather than people worrying about what I am, let's start figuring out what things really are. It's time for the truth to be the star of the show. It's just that simple. I want to send a shout out to all of my mods. Lisa B, Jay Mizik, Natural One, Ayasha Lashebe, head mod for the Jaguar Wright effect. To my fiance, Wolfgang Amadeus, also known as Set in the West here on YouTube. I want to say, Kadisha, thank you, sweetheart. Love to you. I hope we get to talk soon. And if you want to call me Kadisha, you know, just, you can hit me up on Instagram, call me that way, send me a follow, I'll follow you back. Because I do want to talk to you. I do want to communicate with you, because while you guys are out here, you content creators that are fighting for the truth, you're fighting against a bunch of liars. And those of us who are truth tellers, we need to stand by you guys and make sure you get a fighting chance. So, of course, I trust Natanya Rubin implicitly. I trusted that woman before I met her. I knew she was telling the truth. All along. I never forgot about her when people were paid to. I'm her fan. I'm her fan. She ain't even gotta be my friend. I've been a fan of her and I will always be a fan of her. Because I have no choice but to be overwhelmed when I think about how real God is and the evidence that she is God. Like when you talk about the dopest nerd, when you talk about that woman, Ed, when you talk about Natanya Rubin, you're talking about God's miracle. Miracle. If you really want a reason to believe in God, go sit down with Natanya Rubin. If you didn't believe in him, I'm going to tell you something right now. I don't even think I know any atheist that could not love God after they done talking to Natanya. To my sister, to my friend, my sister in Christ. Thank you. Thank you. And if anybody else in this chat feels the same way before we log out, please put 7s in the chat for the miracle that we know is Natanya Rubin, the dopest nerd. You're the receipt that God is awesome and incredible, and no matter what vessel the devil jumps off into, it cannot contend with the will of God. What happened to Natanya would have claimed any other normal person's life, which only goes to show you she's not normal. She's remarkable and extraordinary. Let's make the truth the star of the show. Let's do that. Yeah, implications. Imply whatever you want. We're going to get to the truth. It's just that simple. Thank you for the 1,100 likes. Thank you to all 1,700 people still in the room. Thank you for every super chat. And y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the truth. If you are a truth teller and my mods do not disagree with what you are saying, feel free to drop your link in this chat. Let's make sure our algorithms are stacked with real ones and not fake ones that slip in. That's the beautiful thing about an algorithm. It only grows with engagement. There's this little weirdo girl named Tamaria Nicholas who sat there. People were disrespecting her, her mother, her family. They were yelling threats, doing all kinds of craziness. And you know what she said? Don't block anybody. I don't care what they say about me, my mama. I don't care. Don't stop my engagement. That's what she said. Imagine to be so desperate for clicks and views that you're willing to sponsor a mosh pit of hate so you can get an AdSense check. That's pathetic. Pay attention to the chats and don't watch them. Unsubscribe. They will fall away from your algorithm. But every truth teller on this app that's here for the real, please drop your link in my chat whenever you're here. Make sure people can click on it and they know where to go get the truth. We have to build our own truth networks. And the only way we do that is to ignore the fake and lock in on the real. Show that which channel. Please subscribe. Andy Signore over at Popcorn Planet, please subscribe. Real Life Productions, please subscribe. The Dopest Nerd, please subscribe. Set in the West, please subscribe. I'm really enjoying the Mighty Quinn, and I'm enjoying watching what was it, the Mighty Quinn reactions, and who else was it? Oh yeah, and Mike from the Recording Music Network. Like there's real. And shout out to Maggie the Black Owl. God bless you. Y'all can drop y'all links in my chat any day. Any day. Let's lock down this algorithm. Let's keep it strong with the truth. Love you all madly. Murph, thank you for dropping that link. Are there any other links that need to be dropped? There you go. There you go. Click on these links. Get you some real commentary from real people who care about the truth. Any other links need to be dropped in this chat now? I want to make sure everybody has access to the truth. I can't wait till Donald Trump gets in office and shuts all these weirdos down. He wouldn't have to make America great again if we hadn't failed it to begin with. See that part? Come on now. Drop those links. Thank you, Train Master. I want to make sure everybody has access to the truth whenever they want it.
Thanks.
Yes, Lionel's channel, thank you. Let's stay connected. Let's keep our algorithms clean. That's how we shut down the lies. You can drop Tisa's link if you want to, and the only reason I'm saying that is because of Natanya. I told her as long as she do right by Natanya, she ain't gonna have no problems with me. Sound like she don't need no problems with me. She got problems with Tough News. They going back and forth. He's sitting around, running around, calling her a chicken foot, a broken I don't know. But what I will say is though Tisa has been very avid for getting justice for Natanya Rubin, she keeps picking on my friend Tiffany Haddish. And Tiffany is my friend. And I'm not ashamed of that. And I can't wait for y'all to see and hear her actual story. I think it's going to be remarkable.
You need to call her. You need to get it. Because it's not remarkable. It's beyond remarkable, honestly.
It is. It is.
And why they set up people like her for failure. Or try.
Constantly setting people up. Thank you, Murph, for dropping Madge's link.
But God got her for real.
God does have her.
For real.
Yes, he did say she was something about a broken chicken. But I said, God damn, Jackie McKinney, who you done pissed off? You got tough talking crazy about you. Oh, babe, you saw they're doing another smear campaign on Kiki?
Mm.
Yeah, apparently she did the Frankie Beverly white party thing, and she didn't know. They were talking about her not knowing the lyrics to Before I Let Go, and they said she came up there looking like she had an EBT card in her pocket. They've been sitting there talking cash money bullshit. And somebody just hit me up on Instagram and was like, I'm uploading you and Kiki live from September. They're attacking her again. They're attacking her again. The question is I know Kiki. What I saw on that stage, that ain't Kiki. Something's going on.
You need to call her.
Something's going on. They're messing with her. I don't know what kind of damage control Ray J gonna do for himself. Rayford's fucked. But y'all keep my little sister Katera in prayer. I believe they messing with her. Talking about she laid an egg on stage. Like, and that's what I didn't like. Cause Tough posted it. Kiki White lays an egg on stage. But then he goes and starts talking about how she's one of the greatest female vocalists of all time and this. And he just didn't understand why she showed up looking a mess and not knowing the lyrics and whoop-de-whoop-de-woo. And Nikki isn't in cahoots with Ray J. Nikki's having fun. She's trolling the shit out of Ray J. Keep Kiki Wyatt and all of her children in prayer. We can't just stand by and let people take shots at our real ones. Oh. Ash from it rolled up against the charcoal. Oh. Thank you, Ron. Thank you, all of you. Now, hopefully, and don't forget to subscribe to my #1 girl. I try not to make, I try not to show too much favoritism, because the truth is Kadisha Lynn don't need no help from nobody. She don't need nobody. I wake up in the morning and I look and I see my feed and there goes Kadisha. She own it. And by the way, Kadisha, for those who don't know, can you please drop your link in the chat? She is my virtual partner in truth, and God, I love it. I love what she does. She don't need no introduction from me. Allow her to reintroduce herself. If she's still here, please drop your link in the chat. Because Kadisha Lynn do not be playing. Kick-ass content creator, kick-ass mom, kick-ass human being. Kadisha be on it. She be on it. So yeah, all right. I think we've done our job here this morning. We got the update. Forget about the implications. Let's just get to the truth. Love you all. How's that bagel? Everyone said it looked amazing.
It's like my fucking food.
See what I'm saying? Hey, young D-Fly. My goodness. All right, guys, we out. It's time for me to have breakfast. Bye.